No. I don't want to run for office. I would never do that. I like researching about politics. I like figuring out presidential weaknesses in case I ever have to fight any of them, but I would never run for office. I mean it. Though if I did, obviously my bumper sticker would be, Dan, he thinks outside the can.
Like you think outside of a toilet.
No.
I like it.
No, it's like think outside the box, but I made it can because it rhymes with Dan.
Yeah, no. I'd rather have an evil leader than Dan who thinks outside the can.
Well, of course it's not gonna sing when it comes out of your weird mouth.
Ooh, whoa! Villain in chief. I like that. Oh, there's so many good ones to choose from. I feel like The Bachelorette, but with badder guys.
Cersei, obviously, that's simple. Cersei's the best
But
choice.
Cersei is like the most evil queen in all of Game of Thrones. I mean, she's crazy, and she's power hungry, and she doesn't care who lives and who dies, and she's screwing her brother, and she's just
So what? So generous? So ambitious? So motivated? So enthusiastic?
What kind of Game of Thrones are you watching?
Okay, time for some game theory. No, game as an acronym. Parentheses, this is my game theory.
I'm sorry, what?
G is for generous. Yes, technically she's in debt, but she uses her family's wealth to fund all of the Seven Kingdoms.
Littlefinger says we can outspend him 3-1.
And I say Father raised you to have too much respect for money.
Oh man, imagine if our current world leaders were using their family's money to better the country.
Non-stop ice cream parties, jinx!
A, ambitious. Say what you want about Cersei, but she gets shit done.
Oh, by get shit done, she kills a lot of people who challenge her power. By that logic, Kim Jong-un gets shit done.
But remember that she's dealing with a civil war, and she's the only one in the Seven Kingdoms who's holding all of it together. Yes, maybe sometimes a few heads have to roll along the way to preserve that unity, but she's basically like the Abe Lincoln of Westeros.
Dead son checks out.
Jesus, Michael.
M, motivated. She knows what she wants, and she gets it. Similar to ambitious, I realize now, maybe I'll change it later. E, enthusiasm. Cersei will stop at nothing to get power, but once she has that power, imagine all of that energy spent on just leading. And now with all those pesky roadblocks out of the way.
Some of those roadblocks were her sons, you remember.
Listen,
Jesus, Daniel.
T, tolerant. She doesn't care if you worship the one god or the many gods or those broccoli kids. If she's gonna kill you, it's gonna be personal. It's not because of how you live.
Hang on, T?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she hated the religion that made her walk through the town naked while they yelled shame at her.
Shame. Can you blame her?
Yes, but I'll bet you $10 she'll kill him.
She already did kill those guys.
Well, there you go. I win $10 unis.
T?
Yeah, I was gonna go for all thrones, but I didn't have anything planned past T, so I'm actually really glad you stopped me.
Nope. Cersei isn't generous. She's just borrowing money from the Iron Bank.
Yeah, you're not generous if you're just taking out a bunch of loans.
Yeah, and it's also not tolerant if you're just sort of ambivalent about someone else's religion. She just doesn't care about anything that doesn't directly affect her. Cersei stands for nothing.
She just loves being queen of everything and boning her bro.
Yeah, as much as I'd like to see a lady in the power seat, I'm gonna have to say that Scar is obviously the better leader.
Scar? He killed his brother. He killed his brother in the saddest Disney death scene ever. I still get sad thinking about Lion King.
long live the king.
Oh, you mean he killed his brother, the guy that said that he could kill everything that wasn't a lion? That it was their right?
Dad, don't we eat the antelope?
Yes, Simba, but let me explain. When we die, our bodies become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass.
I feel like we've covered this before.
Yes, we did. Okay. We all agreed Mufasa is a shoddy leader.
And Scar is a leader for the people, right? He just wants everyone to eat and be on an equal playing field. He reaches across the aisle to the hyenas, who are the most downtrodden of the savannah animals. He keeps around the old regime, using Zazu as his trusted advisor. I mean, keeping around a cabinet of the opposing party is almost unheard of. It's very Abraham Lincoln-esque.
All right, not everyone can be Lincoln.
And he didn't deliver on any of his promises. Everyone just got more starving.
Yeah, why did they get more starving? Like, did all the prey animals just stop wanting to fight?
Exactly. None of the lions would help him, and he can't force the other species to procreate. It was like the savannah was against him.
But Mufasa made it work somehow. No, I want my leader to bring peace and prosperity to the people. That's why I choose the Joker. The Joker, as much as he says he's all about chaos for chaos' sake, is actually incredibly organized. He orchestrates these elaborate schemes to cause havoc. He's got a ton of people who work for him, and not a single piece of information about his plans going forward leaks out. That's a tight ship. No leaks.
Okay, so he's good at organization. That doesn't make him a great leader.
But after Dark Knight, there's 2 years of peacefulness in Gotham, and that's nothing to do with Batman's presence.
Yeah, Batman is a magnet for trouble, much like yours truly.
Okay, Joker is able to get people to do what he wants, even if that includes just like being a peaceful, cool member of society. That's more than Batman ever did.
Joker is strangely anti-wealthy elite. He destroyed that art museum, gassed everyone inside. He seemed to really like hurling money to the masses, so he does like giving cash to the poor in a weird way.
But he's obsessed with chaos to the degree that he would be super organized when he f***s with the populace, which he does frequently.
Well, if our only standard is someone who can run a complex organization without any leaks, Blofeld is way better at that, pausing for gasps. None? Okay, that's fine. Dude founded Spectre, which does not just involve useless lackeys like the Joker has. Okay, Spectre is staffed by underlings with special skill sets, as well as a healthy portion of useless lackeys. My point is, he has a use both for disposable lackeys and the gifted, putting the right person with the right job. Oh, also job creator.
And he's got better international relations. Or he just has international relations. I mean, he's always on the phone, talking to world leaders, threatening them with nukes, which actually sounds a lot like a lot of our current world leaders.
No one else we've talked about so far ever interacts with the world outside their city. At least Blofeld has the confidence to interact with other nations. He's no nationalist. He knows that there's a whole universe out there.
Universe! The Borg!
Genuine gasp of disbelief.
In Star Trek, what does the Borg Queen want? Perfection, right?
We too are on a quest to better ourselves, evolving toward a state of perfection.
Yeah, but by assimilating the minds of every other species, you really want to lose this rare noodle?
Okay, an assimilation nation doesn't have to be all bad. They're taking the best of every single culture and incorporating that and then trimming the fat. Rome did it successfully. Unity in Rick and Morty creates a utopia until Rick comes and ruins it.
We need a hang glider and a crotchless Uncle Sam costume. And I want the entire field of your largest stadium covered end to end with naked redheads. And I want the stands packed with every man that remotely resembles my father.
Yeah, I don't know. It still sounds pretty terrible. You still have to give up everything about yourself. What makes you, you?
Well, who the f*** are you?
Excuse me?
Sorry, let me try that again. Who are you? What makes you exclusive and unique, Katie? You're a totally different person than you were when you were 7 or 13 or 21 or any age because you're constantly changing and growing as a person. You have already assimilated the time in which you live and taken on the priorities of that time.
Hopefully.
And when you're 50, you'll have completely different priorities and mindsets than you do now. Every time that you change, you're a little less recognizable to your past self. Do you think that young Katie would recognize you today?
So if you join the Borg, you're still you just have different priorities?
Priborgities.
So if everybody is on the same page about the priorities, then I guess it's a utopia?
Well, we'll never know. By the time we assimilate, we'll be under mind control, so I guess we would feel like that were true.
Also, resistance is futile.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
I said your persistence is beautiful. I don't know. A compliment, let's say.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, you're all coming with me.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, thank you for watching that video. You can always click on the C in the middle of the screen to subscribe. You can click on any of the other videos here in the right rail over there, or you could smash that bell down there for some serious, subscribing? Oh, so you know when new videos come out. That's what it's for. This is gross.